Welcome to Trapping T-Shirts, your one-stop channel for learning to make shirts. We'll cover everything from basic tutorials to advanced tutorials. We're going to explore t-shirt transfers, vinyls, and sublimation, plus whatever else we get into. Today, we're going to be talking about, guess what, t-shirt transfers. This isn't the best way to produce shirts in my opinion, but it's one of the cheap and easiest ways to get your business started. So let's get into it. First things first, let's open up the design software. We're going to be using Cricut or Cricut design, however you pronounce it. You can use other software to complete this process though. I just got in the game with this one, so I stuck with it, you know what I'm talking about? As you can see, my canvas came up blank with no grid, but we can change that. I know some of y'all might need the grid, so we get that grid on there by going up to here and going down to settings and then going over the canvas. You can go full grid or partial grid. I'll just show you the full grid real quick. That's what the full grid will look like for those of you who need that to design. You really don't need that for print and cut, so we're not going to use that. I'm going to turn it off right now. I like to see that blank. You know what I'm talking about? So we're going to go over here and hit no grid, and we're going to get that blank back up here for me. Now if y'all need it, go ahead and leave it on. You know what I'm saying? But now we need some artwork over here. We need to get our picture on here. So what we gonna do? Man, we're gonna go right over here to this little panel over here. Not up here. Right over there to the left. Yeah. So down there you see upload. We're gonna smash that right there. And that's how we're gonna get our artwork in here. If you ain't been using Design Space, you ain't gonna have nothing down there at the bottom where mine is, so don't even trip on that. Let's go to upload image. Now we need some artwork. Do you got artwork in your files already somewhere? I don't know, so I'm gonna show you how to go snatch some from Google real quick. Now, I do not recommend stealing nobody artwork, but I'm gonna show you how to get this picture up pocket just for this tutorial. You know what I'm saying? You go over here, right click it, hit save image. When you see it, make sure it's a JPEG or a PNG, then save it and you got it. But I ain't finna do it, I don't need it. I got my own artwork for this project. So let's go back over to Design Space and I'm gonna hit browse. So I'm gonna slide over here to my t-shirt trapping folder, and I got a piece of artwork in here called the Happy Trap. Now when you open it up in Design Space, you got three options: simple, moderately complex, or complex. I'm gonna smash complex because I wanted to get everything it got. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to change anything right here, but this is where you remove some of the background if need be. But I'm gonna keep the picture just like it is for this tutorial purpose. You can crop it if you want to, take a little bit of that off, but we don't want to take nothing off because Design Space got its limitations in how big you can print. You can go down there and they have more options down here at the bottom, but we don't need it, so hit apply and continue, and we're gonna keep it pushing like a shopping cart. So here you can save it as a cut image or a print and cut image, but if you save it as a cut image, that's just for vinyl, so we going to print and cut image, then hit upload. But once you do that, it ain't on your project yet. You still gotta wait. Oh yeah, don't forget to name it. So it's gonna pull this back up. Remember, I had all my artwork down there already, but now my picture's here. So we're gonna go down and we're gonna click on the Happy Trap, and then we're gonna hit apply to canvas. Sometimes, depending on how big your artwork is, it take a while to get up there. So now, this is too big for Cricut to print, and if you click this right here, it's gonna tell you the dimensions is 6 3/4 by 9 1/4, which ain't that big. This is one of the downfalls of Cricut. Everybody complains about that who uses this software, but they've yet to change it. So what we need to do for this project right here is we need to go over here and change the size dimensions, and we're gonna make the width 6 3/4, and then we're gonna make the height 9 1/4. just so we know we got the right dimensions. You know what I'm saying? Let me minus this down real quick so you can see the whole thing. Get it over here a little bit. That look good to me though. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna go up here and we're gonna make sure we put that at 9 1/4, so it agree with the software. Oh, we there now. So now what you gonna do? You want to save it. We should have been done save this, but since we got it at the dimensions we want, we're gonna save it. And we're just gonna name it print shirt and click save. All right, your project saved successfully, baby. Let's keep it pushing. So we can go over here to make it now. So you ready to print this thing and I'm gonna get it on your shirt. You know what I'm saying? You got two options. You can either mirror it or don't mirror it, because you can be going on light transfers or dark transfers. You know what I'm saying? But we're going on dark transfers for this tutorial. But if you was going on light transfer, then you would need to mirror it. But like I said, we're going on dark transfers, dark fabric for this. A dark fabric transfer actually. So we not gonna mirror it. See that thing there? So you almost ready. So go ahead, go down here. Oh yeah, I forgot to let's do this. Let's add some a black border around here. So we're gonna go up here to offset, and it's gonna give you a little offset around your picture. I don't need that much black border because it's gonna take away from the size of the actual picture. So I'm gonna trim that down a little bit, just to get it where I want it at. That's where I want it at, right there. So I'm gonna hit apply. It's gonna come up now. Got me a black border around there. So I'm gonna select all of that and go down here and hit flatten. When I hit flatten, it's gonna make it into all one image. But now I'm thinking about printing. I don't want to cut my black border off, so I'm gonna add the same size border around there. Bam. But I'm gonna go up here and make it white. God damn. And then we're gonna select it all again and flatten it one more time. And then we're gonna go up here and resize it again back to that 6 3/4 and 9 1/4, because we just changed the dimensions by adding those two offset layers. Yeah, and if we don't do this, then it ain't gonna print. So let's go back over here to make it. Bam. Remember not to mirror, because this is a dark fabric transfer. But now you see that line around there. So let's go over here, and we're gonna have to send this thing over to the printer. So let's get it printed and we'll be back. I ain't gonna lie, I don't feel like wasting y'all time showing y'all how a basic printer work. I'm pretty sure everybody on here knows how a basic printer prints by now. So what we're gonna do is get our Cricut set on printable iron on dark. Since we got it set on there and everything is printed, let's get it on our mat. Now we got it on the mat. You see that black box around there? That's the registration mark for the machine to know where to cut the artwork. So it'll cut it perfectly for your t-shirt, you know what I'm saying? And let's start it. Man, I probably won't stay on here, show the whole video of this thing, machine cutting. If you got a Cricut, you know how it works. If you don't, you seeing the basics right there, you need to go get you one. Or whatever other type of vinyl cutter you want to use. You do need a vinyl cutter. I mean, you can do it with scissors, but if your hands ain't straight, your design won't be straight. I ain't knocking it. You get it how it come and get it done, you know what I'm talking about? So we're gonna let this thing cut and we'll be back. You don't have to use these transfers. Like if you had a big order, you could outsource Like I said, this is just a cheap way to get your business started. You could outsource and get some direct film transfers and be on your way. But if you want to start from the basics, man, we just showing you the basics. Like I said, we're gonna cover different ways to make shirts. So just stick with it and let's roll, baby. All right, that thing is cut, man. We ready to keep on going. We almost done. Look at that. Ooh wee, it look good to me. What we need to do, man, is we need to take this backing off right here. You don't want to try to press it on there or you're gonna lose the transfer. So we're gonna take this right here. It's a weeder. We use this mostly for vinyl, but you want to take this and find you an edge and peel it away from that carrier sheet. Don't tear your transfer up trying to peel it away. Just get a little edge off, that way you can peel it. Once you get a little edge, we do have tweezers we could have used, but I just peel them off. I got a little bit of fingernails from holding doobies. You know what I'm talking about. But peel it away and then set your transfer down for a second. Don't let the back touch itself, because it will stick to itself sometimes depending on the brand that you got. We're going to take that and we're going to toss it like an NFL pass. No, I'm just joking. But no, let's go. For a disclaimer, man, this is just throwaway cloth, man. It's something that I couldn't sell because it got dirty, so now I use it for test prints. But we're gonna take this lint roller and we're gonna get all that excess lint and whatever off of this piece of fabric. You don't want to heat that up on there, man. It's gonna leave marks all over your fabric. You don't think it will, but it will. All them booty hairs you got around your house and stuff, man, clean them up, man. They're gonna be on your shirts, man. You don't want to be packaging out shirts with booty hairs on them, dog. You know what I'm talking about? Nah, just messing with you. But for real though, man, we're gonna take a piece of Teflon paper and we're gonna set it over the top, man, to take the moisture out this shirt. Even though it's new and it feels dry, it still got moisture in it. All right. So now we're gonna press that little moisture out with this Teflon sheet, and we're gonna get this thing jumping. I got that pressure on because I've been doing sublimation with this. I should have used my other press. I'm really using my sublimation press for this video. That's why the pressure a little tougher on this one. But since we got that moisture up out of there, man, we're gonna get our design, and now it's time to put it on the fabric. Like I say, man, it's an old Dickie jacket that I use for test prints because it got dirty. We ain't gonna send nothing dirty out of here. You know what I'm saying? So you know you want to get that on there, line it up where you want. And then what you're gonna want to take is get you a piece of parchment paper. When you buy these packs of iron-on sheets, they come with Teflon paper, so don't trip. So let's get that in there. We're gonna press it for about 25 seconds, and then we're gonna see what it look like. Anything longer than 25 seconds, you probably gonna burn it. Peel that off when it cool. Ooh wee, we got a happy trap. You know what I'm talking about? Well, we did it, guys. Gang, crafters, hustlers, trappers. Join me next time, and we're gonna do something different.